Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is week 2 of our summer reading check-in, and I have some good books to talk about this week. Okay, so before I get to my books, how is our summer going? What are we doing? What are we reading? Is school out for you guys? It is out for us. We are in full swing. And today, I think if we have time, we're going to stop at the children's library and pick up a few books for the week. But my reads have been going really well. So the first book I read was Abby Jimenez's Just for the Summer. Let me tell you, 5 out of 5 stars. 5 out of 5 stars. I thoroughly devoured this book. I don't know why I waited so long when I checked it out, because it is due today. So gotta drop that off. But we follow 2 main characters and they cannot be any different. So you follow Justin and you follow Emma. And Emma is a traveling nurse. She doesn't want to be tied down. She has some childhood traumas that she hasn't worked out. And I think that is part of her I live in a suitcase mentality. But she really wants to help people. So she became a travel nurse. And Justin is just trying to keep his head above water. He has some family situations going on that you learn about. He's an engineer and works from home. And he put a post on Reddit that goes, "Am I the a-hole for naming my dog after my ex-roommate who bailed out on me, but is still my best friend? And I did get into a different apartment. So like, I'm not strapped for money, but he like basically deserted me. Am I the a-hole?" And then also goes in to tell you about he's a dating luck charm for other people. So once you date him and break up with him, you then find your like the one. And he's like, that's what happened with my ex-roommate best friend, him and his lady. We went on a few dates, didn't work out. We remained friends, but now they're getting serious and whatnot. Am I the a-hole? And he put that post out, and then Emma was like, no, but that's funny because that's what happens to me too. I'm the person that once they leave, then they find their happy ever after. And it sucks, doesn't it? And then they get this banter that is over the moon. And it literally had me squealing at points and kicking my feet in the covers because it was just fantastic. It was fantastic. It was relatable. And I feel like the story flowed really well. So 5 stars. It gave everything, left nothing. And I thoroughly enjoyed this book. So my second book that I'm reading that I'm in the midst of, completely different. So I'm taking you on a different journey, okay? And that is Iron Flame. It is the 2 in the Fourth Wing series, Rebecca Yarros. I am really liking it. I'm liking where the story is going. I'm liking where Violet's progression is going. I'm liking the fact that they're out of the honeymoon stage, her and the person of choice. I'm not going to give too many spoilers. But I'm liking the character development. I'm liking the world development as well. And figuring out not everything is as it seems. And that what happens when what you thought you knew is not what you know. And it kind of hits you in the face because it like questions some of your morals, questions some of your thoughts and opinions. And it's unfortunate when it deals with your government, your parent. Her mother is is a general, so it's like she had this idea, had this image, had this picture growing up, and it's just definitely not what that is. And there's cold hard facts to back up that other theory, and it's going so well. We get more into that. We get into more of not just her little, I don't want to say village, but her land and other land surrounding them and what that treatment looks like. On top of now she's going from first year into her second year. And that means all the other grades have either graduated, now are going to the front line for war or whatnot. And so everything that she kind of knew the first year and experienced the first year and survived the first year is now completely changing. And the friendships that she once had are being tested. I mean, everything you could think about in a book is happening in this book. And the thing that irks me the most is the fact that there are professors and there are people in charge within the government and, you know, administration that are not good people. There are adults in here that are not good people, and they're around students, kids. And the crazy thing is that the writer's quadrant is a chaotic hot mess in itself, but functions somehow day to day. I don't understand that. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I have been staying up a few nights this week, super late, to just dig into these books, and I'm going to do it again tonight. It's summer. I'm going to punish myself and have lack of sleep, but that's okay. That's okay. Those are my 2 reads that I've read this week, in the progress of and have finished. Now, my goal is to finish Iron Flame this week and also move on to Beach Read by Emily Henry, because I do have that one checked out from the library. After that one, I have my TBR pick that I picked out. I'm not going to tell you because I'm going to save it for another video, but that is on my docket, hopefully, unless something pops up from the library saying that it's ready to check out, which I hope that's not the case, because this girl needs to read those books over there. That's the thing. But anyway, this is week 2 check-in, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon.